I was diagnosed with schizophrenia 12 years ago. What does the word dignity mean to me? The first part is dignity within. The second part is dignity from the outside, from people, government, laws, and from the community.
It's a terrible burden to carry. No one ever feels relieved until life comes to an end. You feel it is only God who understands what you're going through.
I had been going to work during a period of severe mania, and consequently, many colleagues were condemning me for my behavior.
It goes all the way to your family. The person that they look at is your family. So when it comes to the person who is mentally, they say, well, he will be cast out of the family. He will be an outcast. They won't know how to deal with him. They will say, Oyumulalu. They say, that one's a crazy person. That's the crazy one. So that person will literally have no place to call home.
In going public with my mental health condition, I had risked the possibility of a dismal future faced with discrimination.
It is very painful to see even people you expect to handle you with care turn out to shout at you, mock at you, torture and tie you up with ropes and chains in an isolated place as if you committed a crime to succumb to a mental illness.
I got to realise that dignity was a state to which all humans have an equal potential.
Well, I think dignity is a result of a long-term process which changed primary patterns into a new point of view.
I felt safe and I felt liberated of my own feelings, which until then had been buried somewhere inside. Respect is not about admiring, but about understanding how others feel. It's about being open-minded and generous with what you can give to others. Dr. S was completely different. She always consulted with me. She considered how I felt. She listened to my concerns and took my feelings seriously. She helped me realize that I know what's best for me, my care, my treatment, and my recovery, and that it's my feelings and choice that are important. That to me symbolizes dignity in mental health.
The situation with the mental illness, if that same approach is applied to it, there will be a very dramatic change.
Working in the mental health sector has not only made me feel worthwhile, it gives me great energy, strength, and an underlying passion to keep doing this precious mission that I was given to do in the very beginning.
I remember the most a man who came from prison after 9 years. He lost his job. He was abandoned by friends and family. The only option he gave him was to take pills, instead of the talk he needed. I talked with him and gave him advice. He felt that someone cares for him, no matter what he has done.
I was praised and acknowledged for my effort. I was encouraged to move on from my feelings of what I had lost, and instead to focus on what I had gained through my experience, and how my experience had made me a more resilient and interesting person.
In this experience, I felt I wasn't ashamed for the difficulties I was facing or questioned for the things I did.
I felt for the first time in a long time that I was beginning to have my mind back, and the hope that I could still belong to a community striving for greater learning and wisdom. To have this hope was significant in my recovery.
I have a lot of joy now. I'm playing with my toddler nephews, hanging around with my friends, baking and reading, and have become a lucky and happy person.
The The social worker for the ward came to me as I was leaving and assured me that she would do whatever she could to help my husband's care. She gave me a hug and said she felt for what we were going through. She didn't need to do it, but her kindness at the time made all the difference.
It is all about a loving heart, a caring spirit. With love and respect for all humans, we should have dignity in mental health on a global scale.